Today in Washington, U.S. President decided to turn the entire United States economy into a high-stakes political slot machine. In the series of unprecedented moves, the president launched a furious public assault against the Federal Reserve, set a highly dramatic policy deadline for July 1st that is keeping global markets on edge, and simultaneously attempted to manipulate national gas prices into a political weapon. It's a brilliant and terrifying piece of political theater, designed to force the opposition into a defensive crouch while U.S. President pulls the economic levers like a casino boss. According to Bloomberg and The Hill, U.S. President's aggressive rhetoric has effectively shattered in the traditional independence of the Federal Reserve, putting immense pressure on central bankers to cut interest rates immediately. Furthermore, the administration's constant motion of the July 1st deadline has created an artificial countdown that is forcing businesses to freeze long-term investments. Meanwhile, the administration is using tactical energy reserves to temporarily artificially lower fuel costs, allowing U.S. President to boast about cheap gas while completely are incredibly dangerous. By tying the stock market, interest rates, and gas prices into a single campaign narrative, U.S. President is taking a massive gamble with the stability of the dollar. If gas prices drop, he takes credit. If the economy experiences a sudden shock after his July 1st deadline, he will simply blame the deep state at the Fed for sabotaging his victory. It's a win-win scenario for a populist politician, but it leaves ordinary American consumers trapped inside a volatile economic experiment where their grocery bills are treated as collateral damage. The visual setup for this economic strategy is pure game show madness. Imagine U.S. President standing on a brightly lit stage in front of three giant, glowing red buttons labeled press all three buttons at the same time. But U.S. President just turns to the television cameras, flashes a confident grin, and says, "Think of the ratings." As he slams his hand down, the opposition can only watch in horror, as the numbers on the gas pumps spin wildly out of control. U.S. President doesn't view the American economy as a delicate ecosystem that needs to be carefully managed. To him, the Fed, the policy deadlines, and the price of gasoline are just components of a giant political casino, and he's betting everything that the House always wins.